Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Teena, and in this video I'll be sharing how I scored 209 in my very first attempt in MCI exam. So let's get started. So first of all, I'll be sharing how I planned my 5 months of preparation to score such a good marks. So what I did, like for first when I started my preparation, what I decide first of all, I decided that how many hours every day I'll study. So what I did, I made timetable for 13 hours every day. So I study for 13 hours every day. That was my schedule for first 2 months. Then for next 2 months I decided for 15 hours, and then last month I decided for 18 hours. Okay, so I decided the study hours. Then what I did for first 2 months, that was July and August, I did was I completed all my subjects from rapid revision and from main videos as well. And I also made small notes for few subjects, so that at the end when I revise the subjects during my revision time, I have to spend less time on few subjects. Understood? So it took me 2 months to complete all the subjects with rapid revision and revise them thoroughly. So what I did, I planned for 13 hours every day. For 10 hours I used to study videos and prepare all of that, and for the rest 3 hours I used to learn all that every day, so that when these 2 months finished, I was prepared with all the subjects. Like I learned them thoroughly. I used to learn the topic what I studied the same day. I used to revise and learn that topic itself on that day, so that next day when I study new topic, new subject, I could revise that subject again and start with new subject. And I also made this notebook. Suppose I made this notebook in those 2 months. What I did, this is anesthesia. It consists of anesthesia, psychiatry, forensic medicine, derma, and microbiology. Yes, I planned for every subject, like for what subject I'm gonna study with main videos and for what I'll be doing with the rapid revision. So like that, within 2 months I finished all my subjects, and I was prepared with the subject theory, especially with the base and the theory material. Then what I did for September month, I did all the previous year MCQs. Before that I didn't do any MCQs. Like we heard from so many people we should do MCQs, so but I didn't do any MCQs before that, because I knew I don't know theory, nothing, so I should not do MCQs and demotivate myself at that time. So for September month, what I did all the previous year MCQs from prep ladder, of course. And what I did, those MCQs I was able to do. I didn't pay much attention to that because I knew them. But what MCQs, those who were very difficult to understand, and I did them wrong. So what I did, I wrote the main line or the material or the chart which was given under the question. So I also made one more notebook in that September month, which was this notebook. It consists of all the subjects with their explanation in it. For example, first subject was of ENT. So I made all these MCQs which went wrong during my preparation. And what I did, every time when I revise at the end, I used to revise these two notebooks, so that I should not forget these important topics. Because during when I did MCQs, I got to know that so many topics were repeated multiple times. So I got the idea, yes, MCQs are going to repeat for sure, from the not exactly the same, but from the same topic itself. So I highlighted those topics. You know what I used to do in September month? I used to study for 15 hours, 10 hours for MCQs, and the left 5 hours for 2 hours I used to revise this MCQ notebooks. I used to learn these MCQs line by line, line by line, line by line. And for the rest 3 hours I used to study any subject theory, again revision. So what happened, September month went, I did all the MCQs of NEET PG, FMGE and AIMS, CHIPMAR also sometimes, but mostly NEET PG and FMG for all the subjects. September month went, again at the end I did one mock test. Like there were pressure that you must do a mock test. So by listening to everybody, I also gave one mock test, and guess what, it went very bad. So I didn't let it affect me. So what I did was I forgot it and I started with October month. This month I knew I had only 2 months left, which was October and November. And in December 10 we had our exam. So what I did, last two exam, now this is the revision time. My revision was very, I forced myself very badly during this time, I remember. So 18 hours a day, that was my major decision. Like whatsoever, whatever will happen, I won't affect by anything. I will study, study and study. What I decide, first of all, MCQs every day, theory revision every day, images. There is a PDF from integrated learning channel of Dr. Ashish. There is MCQ, no, there is images, around 1,000 pages or something. I learned all the images by heart. So I used to give every day this, for this also time, images, MCQs, theory revision, and these two notebooks of mine, this for images, MCQs and the short notes. So now for these 2 months, what I decided the subjects. Okay, so we know these, there are clinical subjects, preclinical, so I made I divided subject according to their weightage of marks. So there were 5 small subjects. I know it consists of only 5 marks, so I'm not gonna waste my time every day or revising these subjects only, which consist of 5 marks only, that I know very well. So I made those small notes of these 5 subjects only. So it took me always 2 hours to revise this subject, which is of 5 marks. So when I calculated, these 5 mark subjects are done. Now left with ENT, optha, pediatrics and forensic. These subjects were, we used to get questions from these subjects directly if you prepare it very well. So what I did, I used to study these 4 to 5 subjects every day. Yes, not all the subjects, like line by line. First I will do ENT, so I will revise it in 3 days, then optha, then pediatry, like these. And I paid every day again revision, MCQ notebook, images. This was my plan, and these were small subjects. Now I used to give daily major subject a time as well, like gynae, surgery, medicine, radiology. I used to give these subject time every day. Like I will read gynae 5 days, then 5 days surgery, then 5 days medicine. In this way I was able to revise multiple times. I cannot tell you how many times I revised all these subjects. I know it seems very tough, but I did it. So, and also of course I didn't forget to mention this, integrated channel. We have these chanting sessions. Yes, chanting sessions. So it helped me a lot with few subjects especially. So chanting is very important. You can get you can do a revision very fast with chanting. Like for ophthalmology and surgery, I must say everyone should do chanting from integrated learning channel. Chanting helped me a lot. I will say, no, it is a short revision, you can say. If you're getting when I used to get bored, sometimes I don't feel like studying, also demotivated, also I don't waste my time at that period. Also I used to think, okay, if I don't feel like studying, no problem, but I will listen chanting. So I used to listen chanting, surgery chanting, which consists of 5 hours. So I used to get in that mood again, chanting of surgery, ophthalmology, major subject, not medicine and rest, but of some. I choose subjects according to me. You can decide yourself, but what I am telling you, what I did during my time. So chanting helped me a lot. Again, the MCQs revision, the theory, these short notes I made, these helped me a lot. And also previous year MCQs, again and again I was revising. And trust me, what happened in our exam, there were 9 questions which were repeated as it is from as previous one. And I was so shocked that they gave same question as it is. I was not expecting that, but when it came in my exam, I was so happy. such a relief that 9 questions I knew those were right. So for everyone, I will suggest that it's very difficult, I know, but if you plan, if you push yourself very badly into this, you can come out of this with very good marks like I did, because I wasn't expecting myself to pass this exam in first attempt, but I did it with 209. So if you also want this, go for it, plan it. You have to make a good strategy. Everything depends on strategy and smart work, not on the hard work only. Hard work is not, it didn't work nowadays. You have to do smart work, hard work, and strategies. I cannot tell you, in every 15 days I used to plan my strategies, my subjects. Like, I have to revise all the subjects as many times as I can. That was my go-to thing. Like, I have to revise, and this thing only made me here today. Okay, thank you very much.